Hey guys, it's Matt with Meat Church and welcome to my outdoor kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys something that my family eats pretty much every Saturday. My wife made me fall in love with this years ago, and this is a video you guys have probably been requesting more than any other video, Barbacoa Tacos. Let's talk about the definition of barbacoa tacos. So it comes from beef cheek. Years ago, this was made by smoking the entire cow's head in the ground. Today, it's more common to cook beef cheek in a slow cooker, but of course, anything we're gonna do, we're gonna cook outside. I wanna add a smoke element to it. We've had this recipe on meatchurch.com for a long time. It's very popular, so excited to finally show you a video. We're gonna start out with beef cheeks here. I actually got these at Sam's Club. It's probably the least sexy piece of meat you'll ever deal with. I mean, to be honest with you, they're kind of a mess. And kind of call these like an A cheek and a smaller beef cheek. This piece isn't nearly as big. What I like to do is trim all the hard fat off, any kind of unnecessary pieces. Some people will season these and cook them whole because they like the fat in the taco. I like to get out of it in advance because I don't want this in my bite. So I'm gonna choose to take it out now. And to be honest with you, this will be somewhat hard to follow. You've just got to do this. But you can just go on here and see this unnecessary stuff here and just remove it. Once I get all this fat off of here and I get all of these trimmed up, we're going to get to seasoning. All right, I've got these trimmed up. You can see quite a bit of fat and silver skin there that I pulled off those, so kind of trim those to your liking. Couple seasoning options from us. I'm going with our Holy Cow. It's just a salt, pepper, garlic blend. It's really Texas-y. We have a fajita seasoning that's really good, or you can make this your own, do whatever kind of seasonings you like. But I want something with a lot of pepper in it, which is very common here in Texas. So I'm gonna give this a pretty moderate seasoning. And our cook process is gonna be really simple. I'm gonna try to get a couple hours smoke on these bigger cheeks at 250 degrees. This little piece may not go quite that long, so kind of watch it. You might only get an hour and a half or so out of this one. I don't wanna dry it out. And then after that, we're gonna put it in a pan, or a Dutch oven in our case, with some braising liquid, and we're gonna braise it until it's fork tender. A great option for this is to do this at night, get a couple hours smoke on it, put it in your pit. If you choose to use a slow cooker, if you have a pellet grill, it's a great option, and let it roll low all night, and then when you wake up, breakfast will be ready. But anyway, let's get these over to the pit. I've lit a post oak fire on our offset at 250 degrees, and I'm gonna get these on. All right, we got the offset rolling. Like I said, we're gonna put these in, just get a couple hours smoke on these cheeks. We'll be back. All right, guys, we've been rolling 250 for about 2 hours. I flipped these cheeks. You don't have to do that. So I've got a half pan here with some beef broth in it, a handful of garlic cloves, and some white onion. I'm gonna put these cheeks in this liquid to braise. One thing you can do if you've got time, if you're doing this during the day, you could continue to smoke this open. After an hour or two, flip the meat over, let it keep going, then wrap it. But again, I like to do this at night. I'm gonna wrap it up and just braise it. This is fine. We're doing this on our offset, but it works fantastic on a pellet grill because it can purr all night while you're sleeping, and like I said, when you wake up, you've got breakfast. This is gonna braise until it's fork tender, which is probably about 5 hours or so, but when it's ready to be shredded, you're done. We're back here from the pit, and it's time to build tacos. I told you guys we were gonna cook this in a Dutch oven, and I just kind of forgot and put it in a half pan, which works great. I'll put on my heat gloves here and shred this. So this probed over 200 degrees. It felt super tender. That's all you're looking for. You just wanna be able to pull it apart. We're putting cotton gloves on here and then just pulling a nitrile glove over the top. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna reach in here and I'm gonna shred some of this cheek meat. I mean, this stuff is really, really rich. I mean, it's great. Look at that. Look at the deep smoke that we see on there. And this stuff is just pulling apart with little to no effort. Look how thick that smoke ring is on that. This stuff is gonna be great. So I'll just kind of pull some apart here, and I'm gonna put it down in this braising mixture we had, kind of mix it around in it. Set that to the side for a moment. So let's talk tortillas. Use whatever you like, flour, corn. I'm gonna talk to you guys about my buddy Michael's Flores tortillas out of Whitney, Texas. These are made with smoked beef tallow, so you know they're gonna be awesome. But use whatever kind you like. Let's load these up. Gotta make a big taco in Texas. My buddy Corey Proctor always gives me a hard time when I make wimpy tacos. He was a lineman for the Cowboys, so he's taught me how to eat big. So let's make them big. It's a great meal because it's pretty inexpensive, and as you can see, it was extremely easy to prepare. And you can garnish it how you like, but let's go with what I like. So traditionally, some white onion, a little bit of cilantro, and I like to squeeze a little fresh lime juice on mine. Of course, I'm gonna end with some cotija cheese. You might put some hot sauce of your liking. Look at that. I'm telling you, these are gonna be good. I wish you could smell it. From deep in the heart of Texas, I'm going with a big bite off the taco my wife Tracy taught me to love years ago. So good. This meat is so rich. Such great flavor just by itself. But when you combine the traditional accompaniments we went with, especially I love that squeeze of lime. I mean, let's not forget these heavenly tortillas. I ain't mad about that. Sorry guys, it's that good. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We're just trying to inspire you to get outside and cook for your friends and family. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.